Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the unboxing for the Sterling Ink A5 horizontal in 2024. I use the, what is this? The compact version, and this is the compact full year version in the color camel. So I moved into mine Memorial Day. So yeah, Memorial Day was the first day I started to actually use it, but this year I really wanted more room. I actually ended up using up like the blank pages in the back. So I thought I would try an A5 horizontal full year this year. And I got mine in the color, ooh, I actually requested this one. But I don't even know if she saw the request because I didn't get a response back. But I requested to have this one because I thought it would match the burgundy very well. And it does. It looks so pretty. I'm not sure if I'm really going to use this though as a pencil board. But I love that it's a calendar and it's functional and it's not just something, you know, pretty. It's so pretty because I have this in the sticker kit in September's, or I think this was August sticker kit. Either way, I have the stickers for these. And then I wanted to decorate. This is the October kit, but I wanted to decorate this using the vellum from the October kit because it's just so perfect. It is just super beautiful. So, and I'm hoping I'm in camera. I just got home, so I wanted to just, ooh, look at the gold. Okay, oh, it's a soft cover. So that other cover that I showed for last year, that one was more of a pebbled, fake leather type of feel. This is more of a just smooth match. So I have 3 covers that I'm considering putting this in. This is pretty thick. So this may not work in one of them, but let's go ahead and take a look inside. So we have our beautiful year at a glance. Then we have our 2. So I am going to be posting or gluing in photos. Yeah, like I guess goal-oriented photos for this year. So I wrote out actually what I wanted to do for my goal breakdown. So for my goal breakdown, I decided, am I crushing it? I decided I wanted to continue with daily Bible reading. I wanted to start actually drafting my short story. I wanted to continue reading 12 books in a year. Usually I set the goal at 12 books, but it goes over most of the time. I used to, back in my early 20s, I just turned 35 on September 10th. And in my early 20s, my reading goal was usually 50 to 100 books because I stayed home all the time. I didn't go out a whole lot. So reading was like so much easier. Now that I go out for a lot more fun, more entertainment now. So there's not as much time to read books, but I definitely do make the time when I want to read the book. Oh, wearing sunscreen, daily sunscreen. So this is actually going to be what my yearly tracker is for, just making sure that I'm wearing daily sunscreen because I am going to the dermatologist. And I feel like there's no point in going to the dermatologist, getting facials, and then you don't wear sunscreen. And so I need to learn to drive. So like I need to literally learn how to drive. I want to finish my fountain pen collection. I am more of a 10 to 12 pen type of person. I don't feel like I can cope having more than 10 to 12 pens. And then I think I'm at 6 or 7 pens right now. And then I want to improve or learn a new skill. I want to continue volunteering my time. And I want to get back into letter writing. And so, and I mean, and for this type of letter writing, just like general, how are you doing? This is what I'm doing. And like actually mailing them to people, like actually writing out a letter with stationery. Basically what I did before my grandmother died, we always wrote letters to each other on like a weekly basis. And I stopped writing letters to people when she passed. And this was like many, many years ago. Um, for my months, I am going to be using this. So this is what the yearly tracker looks like. And now that I can see it up close, I feel like it really is a darker grid compared to last year. I definitely need a darker grid. I usually don't sit here when I do stuff. I usually sit in bed or I sit in like one of my really comfy chairs. And I basically do everything. Some of our furniture, like downstairs, is it's Victorian furniture. It's old, it's passed down. And a lot of the time, I just sit in those big old chairs and I look through my agendas. But if you're looking at them through like dim light, it's kind of hard to see. So a darker grid is definitely very helpful for many of us. So this is our yearly, no, this is our quarters. So what I'm going to do for the quarters is some quarters, I'm going to be using some of these goals per, month. And that's going to be the focus for that month. But I think I'm also going to be using the quarterly trackers for the short story as well. Originally, I did talk about using a project planner. I realized that if I actually worked hard and kept to a good schedule, I could actually put everything in one planner. So, or at least we're going to try. I used to actually be a one planner only person, and just realizing that, you know what, there are so many planners out there. I took a dive. So for about, I think since 2017 up until now, I've been trying to cope with multiple planners, but I'm really a one planner person at the end of the day. Sometimes it's just hard to choose one. And so I will have more than likely one of these goals and some new goals that are popping up month to month. And I'll just focus on those as the year goes. But I'm not going to put a whole lot of stress on my quarters. Let's see. So yeah, we get all of the months and they're all grouped together. Let's see. Some of these pages are sticking. That's the price you pay when you get, gilded edges. Some people like to go through and like flip through theirs, but I don't like doing that. I don't really like doing that. So these are our months. So I am more than likely going to do a dot system like I did last year, where I'll have a dot, I'll choose a color of, a dot, and I'll basically use that to mark walking, menstrual cycles. I don't really remember what I was doing because I fell off this year, but I did it in here. I did it in this one. Let me see if I can find it. Months are in the front. So here's an example. I'm trying to find like a good one because yeah, I think this was the only month where I did it, but I marked things like menstruation, Bible reading, treadmill and routine, hiking or exercise. This year, I'm going to try to do it a little more, I guess, down to the wire. Or I guess the best way to say it is I'm going to try to do it in a way that works cohesively. Because I think I did that for like a month and then I basically forgot about it. But it's definitely a darker grid than before. Ooh, so here is our first, so I guess our horizontal spread begins on Monday the 30th. So it's going to be like December 30th, 2024 is where we get, so more than likely we leave off on the 29th. That's probably where the other ones end. So we have our week 1 here. We have the day of the month at the top. We have the actual months for us down here, December through January. I really like this. I really like this because so what I used to do was I would either do like a reflection, or I would just talk about like activities and things that we were doing, coffee shops we visited, restaurants, any type of plays or entertainment that we went to. And I would just kind of scrapbook it here as simple as possible. But in the back this time, so I believe we get 368 pages. Let's fact check that. Let's fact check it. Well, technically 367. That's still good. So more than likely, this will be my test page, so that I can see basically what certain inks will look like. I just bought 2 more bottles of ink. I don't have them right now, of course, but that's going to be my test page. Oh, but my point was in the back here, my goal was to break these down into, my goal was to split what was there. So I think if you split that, it's 183. I thought there were 368 pages, but there's 367 pages. So my goal was to break them down into 180, we'll just say 83, now that we know that there's not 368 pages. And I'm taking a page away. So basically I was gonna split the blank pages into 2 sections. One section was going to go towards just like day-to-day journaling. And the other section, I was thinking about doing like book reviews, just like a short like book reviews, movie reviews, things like that. Just kind of like fun little keepsakes that maybe don't fit on here. But I wanted it to be fun. I put a dent in this. I hate dents in paper. It makes me not want to use the paper. But that is basically how I plan on using this thing. And it's pretty flat. Lays down pretty flat. And then on the back, it just says Common Planner designed by Sterling Ink. On the sides here, it says 2025 A5H. I like how this is set up, especially, like I said, the days are definitely darker. Let me see if I can find a spread in here. The days are definitely a lot darker. Let me see. Yeah, I think you can tell. The days are definitely a lot darker. The grid looks a little bit darker, but not as much now that I'm looking at it. But for me, it'll work. It'll be fine. So this is going to be my only dated planner. This is going to be my catch-all, which is why I wanted to go with an A5. But now, you guys, let's see. Oh, let's go ahead and do it. I just love the way it looks when it's fluffed up. It looks really good. Really, really good. But, so, okay. So, for covers, so let me see. Oh, it has hair in it now. Dog hair. Everything I own has dog hair because my dogs don't have any boundaries in this house. Let me see. Oh, I like how it looks. Oh, it may not fit. Let's see if it fits. My camera is like about to die, so I might have to like refilm this whole thing. Let's see. Oh, it's in there. It is in there. Let's see. Oh, ooh. Let me see. Yeah, it looks really good. So, this is a vintage Cartier cover. You can sometimes, I guess, get them on the pre-sale market. Mine was passed down, so pretty much the majority of my Cartier items were passed down. So if you were to look for this, I'm not even sure what it would retail for, but this is what I'm using as a cover. And as time goes on, I'll probably switch into like different, see there's dog hair and everything. I'll probably switch into other covers as time goes on. But yeah. Now with this one, I know it would fit, but this one would have to pull out this way. So it would depend. And then with this one, it's quite large. And if I was using a B like 7 or a B6, I think, whatever one of those big fat ones are called, this would be a better cover as far as it like being snug. This planner is not leaving the house. So I will probably, film with it in the cover, with it out of the cover. I'm not going to be too discriminatory about like what is it in, but I might also move it into this is a Moterm cover. I don't remember what the color of this is called. I believe this is called burgundy, but I'm not sure. Right now I have an MD. This is like my trauma journal. And this is in my Moterm right now. I'm pretty sure if I set this over here, or well, I have to put it back here. If I put this here and then put this in, I'm pretty sure they would both fit. This is a A5 plus size, so I may even switch it. But for my birthday, you guys, my mom got me this Sailor 19 pen. I already had a ivory one, and I have the Riallo as well. And she was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, I want this pen. And when I sent it to her, when I sent her the link, it was like marked down, like low. And when she purchased it, because she took forever to purchase it, it was like back to full price. But I was still grateful that I got this pen because I really wanted it so it could match this this cover. It matches all the covers, but I really wanted it for this cover. So yeah, so I can just put my pen in there and it just looks so good. I'm about to like smack myself. It looks so good. I couldn't ask for more than this. Like I really couldn't ask for more. Well, you guys, this is, I guess, the unboxing for this planner. I'm hoping that this year I actually like sit down and like do videos showing what I'm doing like throughout the year. I always feel like those videos are not of interest to people, so I don't film them. But I thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. If you are using sterling ink or whatever you're using, comment down below and let me know what is it and what are you doing with it. Have a great day, you guys. Goodbye.